You the commissioner of the league, right? You need to communicate to your bot that ain't no trade going on. They're out here sending these offers.
Man, them
I
humans.
love this stadium, dog. I've never played in the Kroger Stadium on this video game.
EA Sports. And our focus is on Amari Cooper. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown.
Amari Cooper.
It's the Jags and the Chargers. Next on Madden NFL 23.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
Special teams, but there's an opportunity almost every time. I just couldn't break it, but that one time.
Clemson already has 3 Pro Bowls under his belt in the National Football League.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of a season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. They showed off a nice juke of the defender.
Where was he on that play? He's just sitting. Okay, no, he was there. He was deeper. Okay. He was deeper. And then that was going to be open. Oh, no, it wasn't. But he had him on the inside. Okay.
Wave could bring him down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Watson.
I got somebody in the hard spot. How's he not there?
It's Pickens. And he gets this up across the...
Okay. This guy is in the hard flat. He pushes and he's just sliding. You gotta get your ass out there. But that's also probably the match as well. But he ain't matching with that guy at all. He simply got out of there, went to that guy like he's supposed to. What does the other side look like? Okay, I think this guy is in the flat. No, that's the drop. That's the drop guy. This guy's in the flat, and he's on it. And he's on it. He's on it here. On it here. It's just this one. So maybe I can reverse him. If he goes out next time, make him the flat and make him the hook.
Before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson now to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And that'll bring up second down. Watson looks to throw again. Toward the
y'all just ran that same play again. Ain't y'all cheating game.
Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's third down.
But that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
They tuned up. They ain't about to hold.
Throwing on third down, Watson eluding the pressure right.
Come on, Eddie.
Cooper, his first
Get
catch.
up there.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here. But that's still a pretty impressive number. And he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
Yeah, they're going
Watson's throw pulled in by Aguilar.
I'm supposed to be there.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Who their quarterback? Is that Deshaun Watson?
And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not
One outside.
anyone near the guy throwing the football.
I don't want you seeing how I was reading the first guy.
To the air yet again, Watson.
Or now. Go get him.
Buying time to his left. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to not get away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Watson.
Oh, that's me. That's my spot.
Pickens for another
I'm literally
catch.
watching.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
He just leads us. And 55 ain't guarding nothing. But see, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a match zone. You have the option on there. He's supposed to go with him at some point. They never play a major slot stay zone. They never play the receiver. That's why people would just throw that shit immediately. Like he could have threw it right here.
Pickens, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab.
Is that his superstar ability?
Yeah, one of them. You get break one free. Oh, it's like the first tackle he's supposed to do, break it.
17-yard line. So here come the Chargers as they get set for their first
And the other is running back
They'll
for
be led
Francis.
out by a rare 6'7" quarterback from Central Connecticut. It's Jake Dolgala.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
My big boys.
They run with the Alabama rookie. That's Brian Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 14 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's got room. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They get your slow ass over the Mercedes.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he's going to end up picking him up.
On the give, here's
God,
Robinson.
dog.
And this one's going to go
When
the
he-
wrong way. Losing yardage back
Did he
at the
bump you off the
42.
guy or something?
And Oliver through the line and hitting him for the loss.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for.
You just
One
ain't
of
never
the
touched
best
somebody.
in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
Cover two. Cover two.
Throwing is Dolgala.
Cover two.
Rolling to his left.
Oh, you got it off
Oh,
in
the ball
time.
comes out
That's
on the
good.
hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Somebody would have been sacked right there.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, you play box, boy. Injuries just
Hang
start
on
popping
here a
up.
second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious
That is not me right now.
That last play.
I can't
From
wait
LA
to see my
in a
number
moment.
one pick. Got hurt in like the second play of the game.
Try it.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Inside.
Going right back to Akers. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Akers.
There's no way, man. Just floated in the air game.
3 yards, and that'll be enough.
He just floated in the air for the first
Every
down.
talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game. like they
The
have.
defense not good. They can stop the run.
Now a 1st down throw. Watson.
Overthrow it. That's good.
And incomplete on a deep ball.
We got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
To throw is Watson. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. On 4th down on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles around the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Robinson up the middle. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll run again here with Robinson.
Taken down at the 42.
Chargers had over 2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead.
Oh my goodness, I'm tired of these. I turn off the block and I just shove you in the back.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
52 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right out and right up the middle.
It's a couple seconds behind.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And down inside the 40
at
the 38.
Because if you had,
it's a 7-yard carry to send them up with a 2nd and 3.
Say he's losing, man. He's a block. You get him out because he's too slow.
straight ahead. It's Robinson. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They give to Ingram up the middle. And room there to work it inside the 25. Nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, Ingram again.
All right, Matt,
and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here, and then you can put Ricard here, or Jonovic. There you go. I'm an audibles. Stretch power.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Robinson. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more. Because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Robinson with another carry. And they'll get him down right about the 20. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Now the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
It's not man. No, it's not. It's on. And y'all didn't fix my play. Man, you know, added the damn audible in here.
Hand off now to Robinson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Jet 6 drive wheel.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. And this a 39-yard attempt.
Gotcha.
Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Jaguars ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. On 1st and 10, Watson. Flushed out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we are off to Orlando. But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone.
I went too wide.
These guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. Oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
They run. Robinson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here's Robinson. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed.
Oh, no.
Quick throw, knocked away,
I didn't want to throw it.
and incomplete.
I really
Based on
didn't
the
want
play
to
we
throw
just
it.
saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in
I know
coverage.
that. You could tell I didn't want to throw because just hung up there.
He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Robinson on a give right side. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here's Dolgala. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he goes out right around the 39. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Don't kick this ball full meter. No people though.
Here's Jones. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. B.J. Hill able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said,
Oh, good break on that.
Throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
and this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Watson. It's caught by Aguilar. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Way to put the outside edge of the fucking field.
He's going to field this at the 4. A great return there of 22 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Gang, there's no way somebody should be able to get to Robbie Anderson in time to break up this pass.
Now Dogala. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Anderson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And
There
his
you go.
throw
So we're going
is
to see
incomplete.
inaccurate.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The slot man in motion right.
This is man.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley Cox, complete.
Oh, we got a
And he goes
quarterback,
out of
fellas.
bounds. It looks like right at the 50. First time they looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. First and 10, it's Patterson. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And
You know what I'm saying, Brian? You need like one more
tackled
extra
at the Jaguars' 43-yard line. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
All right, safety at the middle. If you get through, you go.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Get ready. We're going to score a touchdown here. They're going to come down. They're going to cheat and let them score a touchdown. New season, so we
3
know.
quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Just like Badge, Kenny, and B.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Yes.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They got the dude out there, though. That's Crosby. I want to get to the outside thing.
They'll run this one right with Robinson to the 36-yard line. Stop there. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. More from L.A. in a moment.
Block him.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
It's going to be an interception. 1st down. What we throwing?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Or incomplete.
And
Or incomplete. It's all good, Jake.
We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
Hey, listen, I ain't mad.
Butker's kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Because I know what's going to happen.
With that field goal, this one's now back within
He's like, oh yeah, he inaccurate. They're going to start pressing me. We'll probably get that sack off. You can throw it deep, straight down the field.
I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
After the field goal, here's Butker
I ain't mad
to
about
kick it away.
Overthrow them all day long.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
Yeah, I know he's running.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's pretty evident. You can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
They can do crossing stuff.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Cam. Wait, talk to him.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
We got it, fellas. We got it.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them.
They diving through people.
MVU. Well done. And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. Tell me what you got.
Now back to throw.
If you get the ball off, I ain't mad.
He throws there, incomplete.
It's coming, boy.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated.
Hey,
both levels
you
doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short at the sticks.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
What the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays.
It's a hit,
but it has to be plays that get first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
On first down, Watson. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete.
Here we go.
Finding room
Let
in
him break
midfield.
tackle.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Amari Cooper.
And boy, CD, it's one
not
thing
what
to
he
watch
does,
a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
I don't want to play Byron Jones.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Going right. Oh, no.
Oh, he fumbled. Get the ball. Yes.
Picked up by the Chargers.
Told y'all. We hit niggas out here.
Take over at the 21-yard line.
That takeaway
Cam Akers.
right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
They begin the drive.
Game, I'm not hearing none of that. None of that.
At least for the moment,
Quinn Nelson.
Yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive.
They do.
You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Go to 4, cover 6. Let's go to 4.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Right back to it.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Go here.
2nd down and 12 at the 19-yard line.
Same thing. Over 4, so nobody should be on Samuel. You do a smoke screen. You do that.
Back to throw here.
Good God, boy.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out
got
in
him.
front, and it's incomplete.
Just got to hit him.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation.
Get it in there this time.
Back to throw. Able to find Patterson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down now, but that clock rolling. He's back to throw. Another completion right back to Patterson.
Come on, man. Humphrey, put him on his ass.
The screen and it's 2nd down. Now the Chargers hustling, trying to get up and get set. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Back to throw.
Goodness, Jake. My boy Jake. We're gonna die with you, Jake. We're gonna die with you, Jake. No. We're gonna try it. You got a timeout if you don't like what you see. I think I like what I see. We're gonna try it, Jake.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the
Oh, it was there, Jakey.
Incomplete. They
It was
cannot
there,
convert,
Jakey.
and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jags take
Can't be
over
mad,
in
Jakey was there.
terrific field position. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now it's
y'all playing with me then?
by the defense.
Why y'all act like y'all don't have to win it the first time?
Seconds left to go.
Hurt somebody. Somebody get injured on this play.
They'll indeed take a knee. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the Jaguars, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season.
One-back system this week. One-back system. As usual. One-back system this week.
Jake, that was a good game. Got to make the throws you can make, though. That's the only downfall. Brian, you got to get better than 3.2 as well. I can sit you on the bench for that.